Alright everyone, fresh off inhaling a pizza, I thought I would pull a reading here. Very interesting energies today. I saw it in the weekly reading, and this week there's a bit of a, it's like, the best I can describe it, it's a negative band of energy. I want to see where it's coming from. I want to poll the universe here. I haven't done a pre-shuffle. I was so excited to sit down and do this video. I thought, well, I'm sitting around eating my pizza asking myself, where's this negative energy coming from? Why is everybody so pissy today? I was on a walk, right? I tweeted this. I saw two people. They came to a screeching halt. Usually my walks are very quiet. And they get out of their car and they start yelling. One guy cuts the other person off. And they got out and they started yelling at each other and shit. And then I had 6 attempts to do the weekly reading. The computer kept freezing. And, it was just, what's going on? Why is this here? Let's find out. I think it has something to do with the 1111 energy and the divine masculine side, as I read the energy, being forced to, again, it's like the Aries full moon on crack here. Well, let's see. Well, let's do 3 quick cards and a bottom card, which you all know is going to be 29 cards by the time I'm done, because I like to get my answers. You could shut the video off after 3 cards if you want. I don't care. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. This reading is timeless, although it is specific to an energy band that's in the energy right now. So, I mean, you know, if it comes back and people around you are grumpy, and it's 2028, and you want to watch the video, knock yourself out. Alright, here we go. This is all signs. This is for anyone. I'm pulling from the main core energy here. Why is this negative energy band here? What is this? Where is this coming from? I got stories upon stories on my Twitter feed just scrolling by about this, that, and the other thing. What's going on? Well, this is where you normally come on. That's the end of my pre-shuffle. So you normally, the video would click on here and I go, hi everyone. Okay, like that. But anyway, we already did all that because I got too excited and I did the pre-shuffle here. 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Someone's doing a lot of thinking. Someone's feeling a lot of truth. Someone's seeing some clarity. Oh, the energy here is very clear. Someone's seeing some clarity about what happened here. And for some of you, not all of you, okay, not all of you, some of you, and this will be important for you, maybe a couple of thousand of you, this person blamed you, but they now know, as they look at it, they either played their part or it's their fault. And that doesn't surprise me, because we get the Burger King a lot, don't we? The emperor, the out of balance emperor who's all king of wands, ego and pride. People with ego, pride, or a pinch of narcissism, or who are overly, you know, the whole thing with that is shifting blame. You know, that's what the narcissist does. If your person was a narcissist, I'm not saying they were, but even narcissistic-like behavior shifts blame. You know, it's just what they do. Okay, well, let's continue on. Again, this is backward because normally I would have started the video and I'd have already looked at all these. I ain't looked at nothing. You saw me put it down. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ. I would have done that off camera too. I would have gone, oh, yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, it's the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. They're thinking about you and how this is irreplaceable. You can't find this on Tinder. Okay, you'll find plenty of narcissists on Tinder, and you'll find plenty of people wanting to get laid, but you're not going to find an 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. You won't even find that in your local forest, I don't think. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles underneath that. They know they need to make this up. Or they will know. Okay, I'm asking about the negative band in the energy. So, again, this is all about the new moon energy, like I said in the weekly reading. I'm not saying they know right now. Oh, they know right now. Steve said they know right now. They're going to be calling. Let me get my phone. No, this is thinking. This thinking back. This is about your soulmate connection. Yes, it's the 6 of Cups. And yes, I see the binds, the ties that bind here. But it's somebody realizing that it was just as much their fault as it was your fault, or it's all their fucking fault. Somebody shifted blame here. I think that's very strong in the energy. Whether you realize it or not, they may have done it internally. I don't know, but they know they need to fix this. And here's I found my anger. I found it. It's right here, 10 wands. Yeah. I said, if you watch my weekly card pull this week from the 7th to the 13th, we didn't see a 10 of wands, I don't think, anywhere in that reading. But I said that the 2 of wands underneath the strength card, the overall energy, I said that felt like a 10 of wands to me. Remember, I mentioned it a couple of times in the reading. Here it is. It is that. It's tension. It's like a nervous tension, and I feel it. It's it's a nervous tension about having to have it. The Knight of Wands is emotionally immature. The Knight of Wands is the type of person who wouldn't, male or female, who wouldn't, who would shift blame or who doesn't. The Knight of Wands can get out as fast as they can come in. It's that kind of thing. It's an in and out energy. And this person, and I can understand it if somebody sees your value and they're thinking back and they know they got to bring it right. The 1111 portal, which is between the new moon and the full moon, okay, and the energy is here now a little bit for it. It's just creeping in here today. Just a pinch, but it's going to get stronger and stronger as we get toward the 11th, okay? There's a lot of truth, and if somebody hasn't done the inner work properly, and they're still suppressing things, which I see in your person, and I have seen in extended readings I've done where I go all Dr. Phil on their ass, that can create anger. That can create, kind of within you, angry at themselves, and you may be picking up on that energy. But that energy it's in the overall energy. It's like affecting other people. I say it this way. I did a tweet earlier today where I talked about an energy tip. I ended up deleting it because it kind of backfired on me. But it's about if you're grumpy, right? If you're grumpy or you're having a shitty day, keep it to yourself, okay? Because if you cast that on to somebody else and ruin their day too, that's going to come back on you threefold, all right? 3, I've often told you, is a very important number in the universe. It truly is. It's a very important number. For a lot of mathematical reasons, any scientist would natter on for hours about how important the number 3 is. It's a very important number, okay? The universe is binary, but the actual code of the universe is 101. Binary is zeros and ones. 0 is ending, right? And 1 is beginning, okay? Or yes and no. No and yes. 0 is no, 1 is yes. That or off and on. 0 is off, 1 is on. The code of the universe, everything is in 3s, even though it's a binary universe. The code of the universe is 101. We begin, we end, we begin again. 101. We begin, we end, we begin again. The whole universe itself began with what scientists call singularity. Okay? That's the Big Bang. A singularity. It didn't exist. There was nothing. Absolute nothing. Not even anything to put a 0 for. Absolute nothing. Okay? And then, poof, call it a singularity, hence 1. Okay? So, it's 101. So what I'm saying is everything, and the number 3, that's just a skim. That's just a skim off the top of why 3 is important. But the bottom line is it comes back at you threefold if you send that energy out. So what we've got right now is we've got a lot of negative jarbs coming at you from the other side, and they're sending it and they're getting it back, so they're getting more negative, and then they're sending it back and they're getting more negative. So then you got to be careful not to send it out to anyone. You might be affected by it, like people acting the fool around you and stuff like that. I'm just telling you to be careful. That's why I made that tweet, because taking it from your perspective, okay, regardless of what's going on the other side, taking it from your perspective, if you're grumpy and you decide, well, I'm grumpy, I'm having a bad day, I'm going to give this person a bad day, it's going to come back on you threefold. You're going to get it worse, okay? That's how it comes back at you. So keep that in mind. It is what it is. It's also why when I poll the universe, by the way, the number 3, why I pull 3 cards. I ask the universe for 3 cards at the end of every reading almost. That's why it's 3. That's how the universe talks. It's what it does. I start from the 0 card in the middle. And that's why it's red, center, left, right. 101, 011. The affecting cards, and the middle card is the 0 card. So we start from an off position, and then I read from the ons. If you read it the other way, you're reading on, off, on. It doesn't always work that way. It can deliver a different message. It's just a tip. You read cards however you want to read cards. Okay? I'm just telling you why I do it. I do it for very scientific reasons. And that's why. Anyway, whatever you want. Here we go. Speaking of 3 cards, we're pulling 3 quick cards and a bottom card right now. Here we go. Let's see what we got. That's my theme song. Tell me about this negative band. Tell me about, well, we already know sort of why it's there. But tell me what the effect of it is, universe. Where are we going with this? Why? Why is it fucking... Why do my people have to deal with it? Why do I have to deal with it? Why do I have to redo a video 6 times this morning? Why? I don't even know if this one's still working. I should look at the screen. Wave my hand. Am I here? Can you see me? Hello? Okay. It looked like it's still working. Oh, God. Jesus, I see the bottom card. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. 3 cards. The 4 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. Now, I wanted to see that there. That's nice. Bottom card crossing the Knight of Pentacles is the 5 of Wands. All right. It says, listen, I'm just going to tell you this. This is why I don't like stubborn people. And I'm going to tell you why. Nothing really bothers me personally in the 3D. I don't care about the 3D because nothing's real in the 3D. Even this fucking table's not real. Nothing. I'm hitting energetic bonds. That's the only reason it's solid. Okay? I tell you why I don't like stubborn people, because they mess themselves up. They do. They create their own conflict by moving too slow through energies that are going faster around them. What we've got here is we've got fast-moving energy. The universe is really throwing the kitchen sink at these connections to try to bring them together. And what's happening is, on one side, everybody's learning and growing, finding their empress. That's the divine feminine side. At least the people that come to my channel are, and my soul tribe out on Twitter are. That's for damn sure. And then on the other side, you've got fast-moving energies trying to balance, and a slow, stubborn, moving person who's arguing with themselves. What the universe is basically saying here is, it's saying, Steve, the reason that there's a negative band, and why the divine feminine might be picking up on some of it and why it's affecting everything, is because it's bleeding out. I'm trying to make the energy flow, and somebody's fighting me every step of the way. I got a slow-ass card here that could be going a lot faster. I'm drawn to that right there. This is the Unical 76 ball. It's high-performance gasoline here in this animal deck. In the Lightseer deck, it's an asshole who bought himself a racehorse and decided to walk. Okay, could be going a lot faster. The Knight of Pentacles could always be going faster, but they're not. There's a stubborn energy here, and I see it right here with the 4 of Pentacles. Stubborn energy. It's a card of the miser. Stubbornly. Fear and stubbornness. There's fear, there's stubbornness. It's all here. It's all, you've got fast-moving, energetically speaking, you've got a fast-moving current, and you've got someone fighting the current, basically. Slowing it down, and it's creating minor conflicts. 5 of Wands is minor. This is probably the weakest energy in the tarot. This card cracks me up every time I see it, because it's such nonsense. It's creating little minor things. And I was thinking that this morning. Funny, I was just thinking that on my walk too, because I took one before this video after I ate the pizza, and I thought, you know, it's like the negative energy. Yeah, it's a band of negative that's kind of in there, but the way it's treated, it's like somebody's just poking you with a pin or something every once in a while. It's not like big shit happening. It's just little pokes here and there, and that's what we're going to get this week. Just little jabs of negativity, and it does. It creates this 5 of Wands. It creates conflict. It creates all sorts of inner conflict in the person, etc. When in reality, we're trying to get to the 9 of Cups here. This is the end. 9s are the end in tarot. This is emotional contentment. 10s are the end that lead to a new beginning. This is it's right here. I mean, it's amazing. This is the end result we're trying to get to. Now I'm going to pull. I know I said 3 cards and a bottom card. I got my answer, but you know that's never good enough for me. It's a free video. You could shut it off if you want. I'm not looking for any money from you. And you're going to all be affected by this energy this week. If you think it's just you, come look at my Twitter feed. Jesus. Okay. And I'll tell you, or send me a message and I'll tell you about the morning I had. Okay, here we go. The Knight of Pentacles. Why is it here? Why the fuck? This guy's got high performance gasoline. You can go faster. It's Unical 76. It's good stuff. I used to run it. I run Shell now. I don't run the Unical anymore. I don't remember why I stopped. I thought it idled better on the Shell, I think. Anyway, why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Everybody's got their gas preferences, right? You know. Gasoline for car people, gasoline brands are like cigarette brands for smokers, you know. Nope, I always smoke the Marlboros. Always smoke the Marlboros. That's what we all pick it's not good to mix gasoline brands in your car either. You shouldn't put a half a tank of Shell and a half a tank of Unical in there. It's not good to switch up. You should stick with a brand, ideally anyway. Right here. So you get car tips here too. It's free. For God's sake. It's unreal. It's amazing this shit you get here. Alright, Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about this. Why is this person going so fucking slow? The current is moving raging fast, slow. And it's creating conflict, which is negative energy. The 5 of Wands, no matter how prickly and petty it is, it's negative energy. It's conflict mostly within themselves. It's someone who doesn't want to look at the truth. And they're being forced to see the truth. They're being forced to feel you now. The stopgap's not there. Remember, I told you on my new moon reading, all signs reading, everything's shutting down. All their distractions are going away. They're being forced to look at this connection. And this person, they know likey. They know likey. And they're going slow. And it's causing conflict. And it's just going to snowball because negative energy feeds itself. It'll snowball onto itself. All right. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. I see it now. I get it. I'm going to pull the cards anyway. Star. 10 of Pentacles, the Star, and the Temperance card. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. This whole connection, and I've told you before, this soulmate cycle, most of the connections, most of you watching this, if you're the Divine Feminine in this connection, you were manifested by the Divine Masculine. I know some of you think you both manifested it, but I only see it coming from one side. You can think what you want. I don't really care. It's Steve's Love Tarot. You get Steve Love Tarot reading. My read on the energy is the Divine Masculine manifested this connection at a point of break glass and they didn't know they did it. It was a point of break glass in case of emergency manifestation. They were in a bad place. When you two first crossed paths, or at some point during just after you did, they were in a bad place. They weren't open, they weren't receptive to it, they weren't interested, they were shut down. And maybe the Divine Feminine was a little bit too, but I think that action may have shut the Divine Feminine down, which they needed to be opened up. It hurt their self-esteem a little bit, kind of a thing. And they needed to get their self-worth back. These connections bring up issues. They bring up issues from our past. They bring up issues, recent past, distant past, all of it. They bring it up. They bring up fears. They bring up all kinds of things. Anyway, this manifestation is trying to come in to bring 10 pentacles here. There's 10 pentacles potential. This is the manifestation, but it's delayed because I see the angel here. What I don't have is a devil, but when I see the angel energy cancels out devil energy. I know it's devil energy that's causing this person to go slow. With the Knight of Cups at the bottom here, there's a lot of love here. There is. And a fuel in that, just to prove it, is the sun. Okay? This is why I told you about 3. You know, the 3x back. This is sort of the thing What's happening, the threefold return, like when you're grumpy and you pass it on to somebody else, that energy reflects back to you threefold. Your person's getting the threefold energy back on them, and that's sort of creating a little negativity in the energy, in the air. If you want a 3D example of that, I'll give you one. Y'all remember COVID, right? Yeah. Well, I live here in Santa Monica, California. I remember an aspect of COVID called the rioting. We had a bunch of fuckwits running around smashing windows of businesses that didn't even do anything to them, that were already hurting from COVID, smashing things and doing all. Half of them, when interviewed, didn't even know what they were rioting about. They were just being fuckwits. And the bottom line is, it all started for the most part. All that stuff starts with one angry person telling somebody else, spreading it to them, making them angry. It comes back on that person threefold. Then that person goes and tells another person and makes them angry, and it comes back on them threefold, and it keeps going and growing and growing and feeding itself just like negative energy does. And the next thing you know, you got a bunch of fuckwits who don't even know what they're angry about because they're 10 generations back in the original anger, going around smashing windows of businesses that didn't even do anything to them. Didn't do a damn thing wrong. Just trying, that kind of thing. That's the kind of shit that happens when you do this. And that's exactly what's happening here. Your person's like their own little quiet riot. Within themselves. They're their own riot. Smashing glass and doing all sorts of stuff. By fighting the current, that's what's happening. And it's happening because of the 1111, because of all the truths that are coming to light. They're realizing some things, as I showed you in the pre-shuffle. It's creating 10 of Wands. It's creating a burden. And we saw that in the weekly reading. And I said, gosh, this Two of Swords underneath this Strength card, one of the most fear-filled Strength cards I've ever seen, had a Two of Wands or Two of Swords underneath it that felt just like a 10 of Wands to me, like a breaking point. So that's where it's coming from. Where's it going? I don't know. That's why I say be careful. If you're grumpy people, if you're one of my people, you're going to learn about energy from me. If you're grumpy or you're having a bitchy day, stay away from. Don't ruin somebody else's day too. It'll fuck you. It's just energy. The universe doesn't know the difference. It doesn't understand. It's just like you send it there, it comes back at you. It's 3 times. And the universe works in 3s. It's a very important number. It's the concept of 3. It's very, very. Every energy reader knows it. It is that kind of thing. It's also why there aren't a whole lot of people, if any, like me on YouTube, because of that 3 concept. Because we can't control who's watching. So for every negative person that comes in, it's powerful. It's powerful energy. It can come in and really kind of ruin things. That's why my comments are off here. That's why because I can control the energy better on Twitter. The comments are off because what happens is some negative fool comes in, does a comment, you're the devil. And then my people who like me defend me, and then they come back and call them assholes and this and that, and then my people come back and call them assholes, and then they come back. It's the riot analogy all over again, and it taints the channel. And I'm controversial enough, I'm different enough that would happen. I mean, I got 632, I think, people right now on my block list on Twitter. Just because they came in, they were douchebags, or I read their energy and I said, nope, I know what you're here for. So, understand energy, everything is energy. It's very important to understand that negative energy is bad. We saw it during COVID. We saw what happened when negative energy went crazy. The collective energy during 2020 was horrifying. Horrifying. For me, I just hid inside. We were in lockdown, but I didn't go outside at all. I took like the whole year and just played guitar and shit. I didn't fucking do anything. 9 of Cups. Why are we here? It was awful energy. God, it was terrible. It did buy me time to watch some YouTube, though. 9 of Cups. Why is it here? Where's this all heading? Anyway, I try to teach you some things, all right? I do my best. I know some people don't like me teaching stuff, but I do it anyway, because I think you should know. I think you should know what's going on around you, all right? And not just get new agey people views. Get some science in you. It's good. It just backs up the new age views. That's all. But it's a better explanation. It's more logical. It's more mathematical based. Right? It's okay. It's not going to hurt you. The Emperor, the King of Swords, and the Two of Wands. At the end of the day, with the world at the bottom, at the end of the day, I'll just paraphrase it to you. The universe is saying, as far as getting this Nine of Cups, it will, for most of you, it will result in that. This 11/11 period, as I said on my new moon reading, my new moon all signs reading, and I think we had a Two of Wands kind of situation there too. This will result in someone realizing what they need to do. A cycle is ending here one way or another, is what the universe is saying, with the affecting energy being the world at the bottom. A new cycle is beginning. Someone knows where their happiness is. They know you're the Ten of Pentacles. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow sword. They're aware of that. They're fighting the current and they're causing conflict in the energy. They're causing negative energy. It's Five of Wands bullshit within the energy. It's just little pricks and, you know, pokes and stuff like that. You know, you go to work and somebody's bitchy to you or something, you know, that kind of stuff. But it's in the energy. It puts it out there. This person will smarten up. But there's a little bit of Burger King here. There's a lot of stubbornness here. But I'm drawing more on the Emperor. The Emperor here is less about Burger King and more about this. This is the new moon, and it's also an eclipse. This is how it's drawn in this deck. It's either a new moon or it's an eclipse. And it's right there. And this is the Scorus new moon, as I said, in the new moon reading. The energy of this new moon is directly tied to its full moon, which is on the, or to the full moon that comes after it, which is on the 19th. Okay, we already had the new moon. Those energies are tied. They're not always tied, but we're prepping for a reboot here. So the universe says, basically, during this moon phase, with the 11/11 portal energy and all of that, the Burger King is going to get their shit together and set their intentions to come toward here, because we've got a cycle ending, whether anybody likes it or not. And I had the card of alchemy underneath it, lead into gold. All right, there's some transformation coming here. And that's that's the energy that's around that card. It is the alchemy energy. It is the lead into gold, and it is lead. Think about it. Why would the universe put the lead into gold energy around here for me to read? Well, because it's pretty much lead right now, isn't it? It's pretty much flying like a Led Zeppelin at the moment. All right, it really is. It's worthless while this person's trying to fight it. They need to see it. That's why I told you on the weekly reading. It's extremely important. Again, do what you want. I can't tell you what to do. Can't tell you what to feel. Can't tell you what to believe. I can't tell you what to think. I'm just a guy on video. I'm a talking hand on fucking video. That's it. Okay? But I have a point of view. And my point of view is, do not contact this person if it's at all humanly possible. This person you're waiting on, they need to sit in it. And I'm going to say it again. Look at me. Look at me. Are you listening? They need to sit in it. They need to feel it. Okay? They do. All jokes aside, all Steve Hand crazy stuff aside, they need to feel it. If you contact them, it's on you. You know, you'll probably get met with a stubborn wall anyway. You will. Someone holding back. They're trying to hold back a current that they can't, and it's creating Five Wands. And there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. I'm going to pull one more card before I go, just because I'm curious. All right, I'm going to switch a little light seer deck. I'm going to ask the universe a question. All right, for the majority of the viewers watching, where's this going? What's going to happen here? All right. Will the majority of the how about this? Will the majority of the viewers, all of you, majority, it's the best I can do. Okay, I can't say all of you. For the majority of the viewers watching, will this person reach out? eventually. Will these energies cause the person to reach out? The universe knows what I want because I already set my intention and thought it. But either way, that's my question. Will the majority of the people with the energies in play end up hearing from their person? End up with having a conversation with this person anyway? What's going on here? We'll use the little light seer deck. What do you think, Flam? You've been pretty quiet. Bird's quiet here. He's literally like watching the reading like it's, yes, this is very interesting. Okay. All right. He's a Pisces. He doesn't care. All right. Communication, Ace of Swords. That is also, by the way, Ace of Swords is a very interesting card to fall here because I'm pulling 3 cards, by the way. The Ace of Swords is also about reconciliation. Okay? And with 5 of Wands here, I imagine there's something that, I mean, I imagine any of you have something to reconcile with this person, right? They might owe you an apology or something. I see that a lot in the energy. That's a very nice card to fall there. This one's even nicer in the center position. It's the 10 of Pentacles. It's what we're after. The universe is answering my question directly. Yes. Yes. This is yes. This is a winning hand all by itself. I don't even need the 3rd card. But I'm going to pull it anyway. But I don't know what it is. I haven't looked. But this is a winning hand right here. Alright? At this point, I throw this down in a poker game. I take your car, your wife, your house, all of it. You know? I take it all from you. I do. I take it all. Yeah, they're coming in. Knight of Wands is the last card out. Knight of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, just so y'all know, there's 2 cards. There's a Hangman reversed and an Ace of Cups. That's somebody coming off the fence. Look, I got my answer. Okay? They're coming in. Knight of Wands, this is brave, impulsive action. And we saw the Knight of Wands already. He was what came in, he or she, was what came in after that 10 of Wands in the pre-shuffle. Right? There it is. Rewind if you don't remember. The Hangman reversed is someone coming off the fence and cracking open the Schlitz can of love here they've been holding on to. Finally sitting down at the pool party and cracking it open. Hangman reversed is very good. That's somebody coming out of the dark night of the soul, coming out of the thinking, coming out of the realizing. These energies will break this person one way or another. I've said that before. I said it on the monthly update. I think I said that on the November monthly overview. I said these energies, if this person doesn't come in with all the energies in play right here between September, October, November, Lionsgate back in August, I mean, they've defeated everything at this point. If they don't come in with everything that's in play right now and the truth that's being slammed up them so hard they're having to fight it and create conflict within themselves, their own stubbornness is working against them. If they don't come in, you don't want them anyway. Okay? Honestly, I mean, how are you going to be in a relationship with them if that's the case? So focus on yourself. Focus on getting your inner empress together. Go out and get you some static energy on you. Put your fancy snowsuit on. Right? We have to switch from bikini. So, except for the southern hemisphere, you Australian ladies and gentlemen, and New Zealand, and South Africa, go get your damn fancy bikinis on and get out there. The rest of you put your fancy snowsuits on, go out and get some static energy, work on yourself. The bottom line is, my advice is do not contact this person during this time frame. I spoke with somebody, fellow energy reader, and a damn fine card reader. I call her little shit. I like that. She's really cool. I talk to her on Twitter all the time. She sent me a message the other day. She said, yeah, it's very important, I think, that they don't reach out. I agree. I agreed with her. And I mentioned it to you here, and I mentioned it on the weekly on the weekly card pull too. It's a very important message. So there you go. That's what I got for you. But you do what you want. I have to say that. Shelly, my lawyer, will call me. She listens to every one of these videos. Jesus. Anyway, that's what's going on here. So yeah, you're going to get poked by little negative things because your person's fighting currents that they can't fight. They can't. They're going to lose. And according to this, I asked if these energies are going to drive communication, and they sure as fuck are. Off the fence, cracking the Schlitz can here of Ace of Cups, of love. This is reconciliation. This is a new start, a new way of thinking. This here is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands generally is a good card to get after the Hanged Man. You know, if you think about it, now we're coming out of the Hanged Man and we've got a whole new Ace of Wands here. We've got this shit. It's fine. 10. Let's see, it's coming. Probably a Knight of Wands. Probably a quick test message. See if there's still a chance here. Knight of Wands can get out as fast as they come in. Keep that in mind. They leave the car running at the curb. Right. That's your reading. See, 3 quick cards with me. Huh? How about that? And a bottom card, or 2 or 9. Anyway. But why not get all the information you can? Why not know what's going on? It's not you, it's them. So focus on you, worry about your shit, and do not pass any grumpiness you have on to anyone else. Energetically speaking, you will pay for it. If you don't believe me, well, if you've been doing that your whole life, how's that been working for you? Probably not too good, because it comes back threefold. So unless you're living your best life, your dream life, well, if you are, keep doing what you've been doing, then you're probably just fine. But anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. If I help one person today, I've done my job, karmically speaking anyway. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Okay, that's your reading. Good luck, everyone. Stay tuned for energy updates this week, including an all signs, mind-blowing, motherfucking epic son of a bitch on the 11/11 energy itself. It's going to be epic, right? Still not a peep out of you. Nothing. Good Lord.